to a lady magician in New York named Dell Odell.
Yeah, that's a picture of her over there.
Yeah,
Right
and that's her with Eddie. And she wasn't a ventriloquist per se, but she had Eddie come out just for about 5 minutes in her act, and they both together did wonderful magic. And Eddie was made by the McElroy brothers in Cincinnati, and they only made 29 of these pieces, and they sold them through Abbott's Magic Catalog in the 1930s. Over here on my right, this cabinet here are pieces all by a local guy named Floyd Thayer early on, and I had a number of his pieces and everything. I just squashed them together as tight as I can and built this little container around it. But he was a woodworker primarily, and he would copy the beautiful metal and painted things from France and Germany, and it's almost like folk art, you know. They're copies of things, but they work and perform so well, and so many people here in Los Angeles have a lot of Floyd's work. And on down here is here's a copy of Houdini's water torture cell from around 1906, 1908, when he first built it. And so there's pictures inside here where he would hang upside down in this thing underwater and escape. Ooh.
Hey Johnny, whose picture is this down at the bottom of the Thayer display? Is that Thayer, or is that another?
No, that's from that's Lon Chaney.
Oh.
Yeah, that and he is actually performing some of Floyd Thayer's pieces for the film. And over here, well, a lot of collectors have Houdini's handcuffs or Houdini's straitjacket or something like that. Well, I have Houdini. So let him top that.
Wow.
So we built that. This is a little vignette for our conference on magic history that we used to put on. And I thought it would be great to have Houdini there, and Houdini would sign everyone's programs. So they would sit here, and what you guys can do and have your picture made by someone holding your camera, I hope, and he would sign this thing. So we're going to ask Harry to sign this this little paper over here. So all of you try to get around and watch him do that.
Sneak in. Sneak in. Yeah, there was an operator. I know, hard to believe, right? Wow. Let's see, maybe we can go on that one.
There we go. Come on, Harry. There he is.
Amazing.
So he's writing Harry right now. And let's see if he can dot his I's tonight.
There's no I's in Harry.
Says the engineer.
Yes.
Wow.
So Harry Houdini.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. And y'all built this recently, or?
Oh, about 10 or 15 years ago. So who collects Houdini stuff?
I would probably own
That's from Harry to you.
Oh dear. You got an autograph from Harry Houdini.
Now, of all the tricks in this whole place, I only know how to do one, and that is this lamp here. And this was made in Germany by Carl Willmann, a great magic shop guy. And there's supposed to be two tables, and you put a cloth over the lamp, and it's an oil lamp, real oil lamp that you light it. And let's see if I can remember how to do this thing. It works with all the talent of your big toe.
Oh, wow.
And that vanishes, and then it appears at the other table over there. So
it's like an airplane bathroom.
yeah, you have to have a drummer playing at the time. But this is all German-made pieces, beautiful spun brass, spirit bells, folding cages.
You know what all these tricks are? No, that's a very, it seems to be popular.
What's up in this case here?
These are all kind of secret things. Well, they're like reels, you know, that you strap on your wrist to pull cages up, and all made by one guy in London, a little clockmaker named John Martin. And he made everything all the way down to he made the screws that goes in there, even. And they're all just wonderful things. And I appreciate all the fact that you go to all that trouble again, just for a magic trick.
We'll have a reel that works as a gift.
Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't a piece of history.
Now here is a peacock over here, and actually there was a number of peacocks in magicians' performances in Europe. I've heard that sound before. Hey, don't worry about that. But anyway, and like other things here, this thing just really works. But anyway, you have cards selected out in the audience. And after asking questions to, this is Philippe. Come on, boy, I know. Come on. There we go. Anyway, he would pick out the cards out of there and do what the peacock does, proud as a peacock, for selecting the right, and he does this 3 times. And anyone could answer questions, yes, no, but pick out if you selected the 6 of hearts, he could make a bell ring 6 times. But at the end of each card trick, he would do the thing with his tail. If you keep him wound up.
Wow.
And but he still kind of works. And they all do wonderful things here. Over in the corner over there is a piece made by Harry Keller in London called Psycho, and that was made in 1875, and that was in his show all the way until he retired in 1908, and all around the world, because if he would go to South America, he would take a little Psycho along, because he could get about 20 minutes out of that thing, and it was a wonderful piece. And Houdini and Harry Keller were very good friends, and so Keller gave that to Houdini in 1919, and there's a picture on the wall of when that happened over there. So no one ever knew how that thing worked, and it's a wonderful, wonderful piece. Worked by air pressure and air vacuum.
And relatively portable for these kind of things.
Yeah, right, It would pack away and put it on the old stagecoach. Any questions about anything?
So many.
When can
What are all these ball tricks?
Well, the Germans love billiard ball tricks, and they produce a lot of them. But then, where do you put them? And so they put them on the stands, and they would change colors or vanish and then reappear. And so these are even. This was a wonderful clockwork mechanical stand here, and it would spit them out, and it would go down this loop-the-loop thing and shoot off into the top half over the corner. But like I say, just one cool piece. What type of magic do you do? Oh, good.
Does she do something?
She draws pigs. This is Zoe, and Zoe would you bring her out piece by piece and sit her down on here and wind her up, and she would draw pictures or do addition, lightning calculations, and that sort of stuff. And here is a sample of her drawings up here.
Wow.
She would draw people that are in the audience, and then you go up and take the picture and give it to the person. And here's the playbill of her work.
Wow, somebody is somewhere backstage drawing it?
Probably, somehow.
It's magic.
It's haunted.
Yeah.
I hope
well,
so. No. Oops, sorry.
There's a piece over here. This really wasn't in the magic act, but it's very magical. And it was made by a family in the Netherlands in 1838, and it's called the Android Clarinetist.
Oh, wow.
And you can see the clarinetist here with his jacket and shirt off. It's just a solid robotic of the 1830s. You wind it up, it has bellows inside, and it would go through and play very complex pieces by Beethoven and von Weber.
Does he not work anymore?
He works, but it takes about a half hour just to get him wound up and ready to go.
We'll wait.
That's
if you know what you're doing instead of recently.
About 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And but after each piece, Mr. von Auckland, who made him, and you would have concerts and after it would play something, it'd be polite applause because they actually thought there was a person inside, and he would have to get up from his piano and run over and take the guy's clothes off to prove that it's a mechanical man. Ah, yes. Well, here's Masola before forming, and then you show them all empty and different things appear and disappear. And that's about a 20-minute act. I think they were called the organ pipes.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, it is.
What's this?
Fancy tissue.
Yeah.
That would
Oh, who's
That
this?
would fit into your place.
Oh, it's got coins in it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
When Jeff Dunham comes over, he always comes over here, and he has a voice for everything in here, and he can pick up even the magic wand has a voice. It's it's just so strange to.
What is this?
Oh, that is a crystal casket that you hang the empty casket up there, and from across the stage, you've just produced a handful of coins, and you take them and throw them across the stage, but halfway across they turn into kind of like mylar confetti, and they drain down, and then you hear the coins appear inside there.
Wow. Oh, that's a great illusion. Oh, sorry.
Very good.
That's my favorite.
It's made by a guy in London.
How about this thing?
Yeah, that was performed by a French magician named Cazanou. And I think his wife would bring out the wooden star with no cards on it. And he had cards selected in the audience, and he'd take the deck of cards and toss it at the star, and boom! All of those cards selected would appear on the tips of the star.
Is this a recent thing?
Oh, I'd say around in the 1920s.
Super new.
Yeah, you know that's it's kid leather. You know,
Wow.
we're down in here and up there.
That is
There you can
It's so.
see on the back
Oh,
there.
yeah, I want one.
You push them down?
Yeah, sideways. Yeah.
You do.
I want to make one.
I want one.
I know. It's made out of paper.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
want this.
We know you're going to
I
say.
want that one. I want one.
Peacock.
Oh yeah, I know.
A goal for next year's boot crew. Wow.
Paper what?
He said he was using leather.
With leather for the lips.
Yeah.
That is,
kid
oh, I
leather.
can take a picture of that. Let me just
Wow.
take
And
it.
see, his buddies over here all look the same way.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like what Erica
Kid leather.
right? Didn't they
Here,
have
let's
velvet thing?
head this way so we can give space.
These three people in this picture?
What's that?
Who's these three people in this picture here?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's Leroy, Palma, and Bosco.
Okay, thank you.
That's Survey Leroy there.
Okay, as long as it's
There's
not one of these.
more pictures of him over there. He's a great inventor.
What are you up to today?
He invented
I'm gonna go to
the
Nate.
AZRA
He's gonna
levitation.
show me a couple of verses I could use at the audition.
Um,
And I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, you've got actual Beelzebub.
yeah, that's from the Robert Houdin Theater. That's George Mellier's granddaughter gave that to a friend of mine who gave it to me.
That's true.
I would imagine it is very unsettling in this room alone at night.
Oh yeah, but you know when the train goes by, it'll rattle things and it'll move things around.
Sure, it's the train.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any strange phenomena happen that you couldn't quite explain?
Probably. You put it out of your mind, right?
Yeah, right. That's great.
Yeah, no, especially
Yeah, I ended up, like at first I thought it was going to be really lame, but
So, anyone have questions or?
Yeah, I saw you have something from the Doug Henning specials. Do you have more Doug Henning stuff? Because that, especially that first special was a game changer for me.
Yeah, you're right. I built all of his shows except the first one, and that was a model of the one we did in Orem, Utah, with Marie Osmond,
that was it. I canceled.
where Doug was produced at the top of the show.
And
it was anamorphic art thing.
So I'm so sorry I missed the very beginning, but how did you become involved in all of this? Like, what was the origin
I
story?
used to work for a local magician in Dallas, Texas, where I'm from, Mark Wilson.
Mark Wilson. We know Mark
I
Wilson.
started
We
working
know of
for
him.
when I was 15 years old, and after school and on the weekends, and he came out to Los Angeles to do the Magic Land of Alakazam series, and Nani called and said, "Hey, come on out here and give us a hand for your summer vacation." And so here I am.
Here you are.
Wow.
I never went back.
What year was that?
Oh, 1961.
Wow.
Mark looks really young when you see the pictures from it.
Yeah.
And you were younger than him.
Yeah,
But you were,
yeah, and around here somewhere is a picture. No, that's right, it's at home. But yeah, that was back then, and I always used to like to build things and work with my hands, so it was just a kind of a natural thing to come along. And we stuck together for all these years.
Wow.
Johnny, I was going through some of Mark's show notes.
Uh-huh.
He kept everything. And so I was cataloging all of his show notes, and it was fun to go down. It was usually written on hotel or motel stationery and things to do. And, you know, and I find occasional notations. Have Johnny fix this. Have Johnny fix that. You know.
God, I hope I did.
I hope so.
Well.
But it's always funny how the connections work.
Yeah, that's true. Because, like I say, all this stuff has a story behind it.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, I gotta wait for it.
Who's this?
Oh, wow.
This, Jeff and I carved this piece many years ago, and it's a copy of a French automaton called the Perrault Serenading the Moon. But it was for the opening of the Music Box Society convention. And people would, in typical French.
Stick his tongue out.
Yeah, they all did that.
Well, welcome to Hollywood. Here we are at the 2015 Music Box Society International Convention. Very interesting talks about the history of mechanical music. This is mine with his friends here. Please, everyone, have a great time.
When was he made? 2015? When did you make him?
Oh, about 12 years ago.
Okay. What's he made of?
1x2 pine. Yeah, just if you look around back, you can see all the workings of it.
Wow.
And you can stand here and someone can take your picture. That's what it was kind of for.
Oh, so your face is beautiful. That's lovely.
Oh, put your camera down. Let me take a picture.
I'll never put my camera down.
Wow.
This is incredible. Wow, you ladies got to come back here and just kind of see the inner workings of this. This is so beautiful.
Beautiful mandolin music.
All right, let me get out of the way.
Well, welcome to Hollywood. Here we are at the 2015 Music Box Society International Convention. We'll hear some wonderful music.
Oh, wow.
There's a million people. Just ask somebody. They could see.
Excuse me.
I am so sorry.
I'm not sure what I punch. Where do I do? Oh, there it is. All right. All right.
It's like,
Yeah, that's what we're going to take a picture of you.
Need a volunteer.
Yes.
This is a copy of a photo booth from Coney Island around 1915. And they took, here, look at these pictures here.
oh, wow.
So that's the same person. And so we would like to take your picture with your camera so you have control of them.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, I love this effect.
No, because it was over there. That thing was? Yeah, we see the whole time.
Can you roll to your left a little bit? Roll the chair to the left. More. And then go into the
Still in
Nice.
Yeah.
Now look across at those other ladies. Yeah, good. And point at somebody.
Yeah.
And then, look way to the side.
Well, as soon as everyone comes out, Jeff will ask him to come over.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see. Hold up your final result. Can we see how it turned out? Oh, that's so neat. What a fun effect. Thank you.
Next, volunteer. You want to go?
That helped it.
That is so neat.
We have all this animatronic stuff nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, radio control.
There are always mechanical computers with numbers.
Yeah.
So that's counting.
Yeah.
And look to the right.
Johnny, what's this thing that you're working on here with the
It's cool. And I'm not sure what the storyline is, but he tells a broken heart story, and the heart comes alive, so to speak. And that's just kind of a prototype of it, and now made out of cardboard. But
It makes me feel better about the fact that all of my prototypes are made out of cardboard.
how well? But at least you made them.
Oh yeah, yeah, I love making
You take
things.
pictures of them?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
or when I bling stuff up, I take pictures of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just fun, and it's fun to see the process, and you have so many like missteps that, maybe I throw those.
Of course, that's the only way you learn is by doing it.
I always felt that was a little lame that I didn't do it right the first time. I guess that's just the way it happens.
Oh, yeah, so true.
I love these giant cards up here.
I know.
Yeah, they were made for a Disneyland parade.
Oh, wow. Some Disney history right there. So I know it's hard to choose a favorite, like choosing a favorite child, but do you have any favorites that you've made?
It's kind of whatever we're working on. That's kind of what's fun.
Whatever is the next project is your favorite.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
What type of magic do you do?
Well, that remains to be seen. I've just started my magic journey. I've always been a hobbyist, but I'm actually taking classes at the castle now.
Yeah, good.
Mostly card magic so far, so we'll see where I kind of go. But I work in a company that does, I started a company actually that creates experiential parties for people, like immersive with actors and puzzles.
Yeah.
And so I'm a game designer on the side, but yeah, just trying to figure out how I tie that into a magic act. Figuring it out.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
It's always a changing thing. So once you think you got it, don't be satisfied with that.
No, I won't. I love technology though. I'm a big, camera nerd, and I love techie things. So I feel like I'm gonna get into building more a little bit, and I've been just starting my journey on learning how to code things, and so we'll see where I head. I hope to come back and show you something in the future.
Bring over your portfolio.
Someday when I have one.
Well, you're making one now.
And I would love to just, if you don't mind, I'd love to edit a video together, and I'd be happy to send it over to you. But
sure.
You tell us what we are and are not allowed to talk about.
Well, there's probably stuff in here that is sensitive, but who knows?
I promise not to show anything to anyone without your permission.
It looks like a documentary.
Thanks. This is actually a deceptive little camera. It looks like it's just a point and shoot, but it's like really cinematic. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't even want to think about that.
Well, that's what I think sometimes, yeah.
What's that up there for?
Oh, that's a track for levitation.
Oh, for levitation.
In fact, over here.
Ooh, yeah, levitation.
See those two wire forms there? That's part of an illusion called the AZRA.
Oh, yeah.
And the one on the left is Michael Jackson, we built for his victory tour.
Oh, wow.
And the one on the right is Harry Anderson from Nightport.
Aww.
Film he was in called Escape Artist.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? That one on the right?
The one on the right is Harry Anderson from a film we did, a Francis Coppola film called The Escape Artist.
Oh, wow. I'm friends with his daughter Eva.
Oh my.
I'm gonna send her this video.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so great.
Your preference over the years? Has it changed from decade to decade? Or?
No, I just like good entertainment, and I love to be fooled. And close-up guys, they're kind of the best as far as fooling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because no one does illusions anymore, except maybe in Vegas here and there, but there's not a lot of places to do them. Yeah.
Yeah, and just carting them is so expensive.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
When people had their own train, they could pack them all on the train car, but
Yeah.
unless you have your own semi, it's really hard.
Yeah, even then, because you got to pay stagehands and union this and
Yeah.
Reps and the roadies and
yeah,
Oh, you have to worry about it being damaged in transit, and oh goodness.
yeah.
them being damaged in transit.
Or them, yeah. Wow,
A lot of liability now.
I bet.
Oh, Jeff and two others are in here. You get him more, and we're falling over each other.
Oh, look, there's some more Disney. What are those Disney heads up there? Is that from the parade as well?
No, that's from the 1960s, and they were used up heads then from the 1950s when they started. Those are probably the first heads for the walk-around characters.
You're kidding.
And,
I was there in 1959.
So was my mom.
and so
Oh, I'm gonna get a shot of those.
they gave them to fit the characters into the illusion.
Wow.
Well, we start off with cardboard, and nice stuff. Just like the skulls and the things. It's kind of like whatever. Not a lot, but more. And you know, I like to build the old-fashioned illusions where, you know, it's live on stage. Yeah, and you know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to demonstrate, perform at the castle in April.
Oh, wow.
So, with one of the figures in there, we could discuss.
Well, we will make sure to let the ladies know so we can all be there to support.
We should all get one night there.
Oh, absolutely. Belle, did you hear that? John's going to be performing and John's going to be demonstrating at the castle in April. We've all got to go.
Sure.
What did you say?
John's going to be performing in April at the castle. We should all go.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Okay. Natural light. Natural light. If you give me a different, say.
Well, you want us to stand over there?
Yeah, you're backlit.
There you go. There.
All right, so magic.
Yeah. Good.
That's the best. Do you have an archivist?
She calls herself that, but it's my fault because I don't organize that well, and those things need to be better inventoried. Oh, this stuff up there, I forgot all about it. Way back in there. Yeah.
You know, well, you still remember what you remember.
Could I trouble someone to just hold the camera? You don't even have to push a button because I'm going to just stand with him and I'll pull it still from that.
This is great.
There we go. I'll pull a still from that.
You know, you girls as a club, you ought to have badges.
Yeah, we should.
You know, say the name of the club and your name.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Belle, I've got a craft project for us.
Yeah, that's true.
And if they did something, that'd be even more impressive.
Oh, you're really getting my gears going now.
It gives a little more esteem to the...
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be a member of any club that would have me.
Oh.
When you decide you want to do it,
Oh, I've decided, and let's plan it.
I have the machine.
Wait, what do you have?
The engraving machine.
Oh.
We need something special.
We need something that lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now we're getting beyond my expertise.
Well, don't worry, because I know people that can help us with that part.
Where the eyes follow you.
Oh.
And then it's looking at whomever.
Ladies, I love taking this on as a project. I will happily project manage this. We're at John's behest, we're going to do this. Wow. And what's this giant spider up here?
Oh, yeah. That's for an illusion called Spidora.
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 Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it is.
Now, has everyone had their picture made over?
Oh, no, I should probably go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta. Okay, okay. Hi, Crystal. I didn't even say hi to you. John, so how do people enlist you? I mean, do you take work for hire, or do you choose who you work with? How does it?
Well, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, if it fits what we do and we can add to what they're asking for, yeah. But they just come over and knock on the door, and here we are.
Oh, I love that. It's just a handshake.
Unfortunately, we're always here, so.
And who's this guy right here behind you, over your shoulder, staring at you, staring at me?
Oh, yeah, he is looking right at
He sure is.
you. Yeah.
I gotta get a shot of this guy. This is great.
It's made by the same people that made Del O'Dell's figure in there. More than one picture. Oh, you're having a video. See? They're looking at each other.
Cannot look.
Appreciate it.
Like I have the card. Yeah. So one said Bob got them for me. He thought it was funny. It was big. And another one I had Andrew write. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't try to be that big.
No, I'm not that big.
I don't know, maybe. They're pretty big. They're like half your height.
Well, it's a prototype for it's actually called Play. We're not quite sure of yet.
After I saw stage, I was like, I'm just bored.
Hey, this is my idea. I was going to sneak back in here.
There's just so much. There's no way to capture it all. It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm about to start level 3 in January. I'm just, yeah, a baby. A baby on the journey. I love it though, it's so much fun.